Eventually got here. I'm in Derbyshire today, just off the A57 Snake Pass. You can just see out there where we're going tomorrow. We're going up Blackden Moor and Blackden Edge. It's about a 7-mile circular. So quite a reasonable park up. It's close to the road, but it's also close to the path, so it'll be handy for tomorrow morning. That's about it for now, so I'll see you tomorrow. Well, I wasn't expecting a frost this morning. All the windscreen's frozen over and there's quite a lot of frost on the ground, and it was very cold again last night, which I wasn't expecting, but it's probably a good sign that the air's clear and it's going to be sunny today, so let's crack on. Okay, so this first bit is like a steady incline, following the stream up to the top there. It's quite tough going, there's no real path, but you can see where the sort of sheep and a few people have gone. These lesser known walks are obviously not as well trodden, so but that's all for fun. Quite a cool little waterfall. It's quite loud, so sorry for the hiss. Okay, it's definitely time to take the hat and gloves off. The sun's back out. There's quite a lot of jumping over the river left and right to follow what is the path. Slipped a couple of times. It's good fun. Some of these bits are a bit scary. I think I'm going to have to get myself a bigger pack, because particularly this time of year the difference in temperatures, like it's only 8:30 and I've already had to take all my layers off, but then when I get back up the top then I'll need them all on again. But my pack's really stuffed and really tight to get zipped up, so I think I need something a little bit bigger. One of the problems with following like streams and rivers is there's so much camera noise, and trying to find, you know, opportunities to actually film something without it being too noisy are few and far between, particularly on the way up. But we'll see how we go. As I say, that's where we're going. I think this is one of those bits where it's actually easier to walk up the middle of the river than it is up the path. Choices. Do we go up that way or that way? Well, I'm just on the phone on its own at the moment because that was pretty tough. I've come up there and that's where I've got to try and get up. Got to be careful. I don't know if you can see, well, every now and again you get one like that. It's covered in ice because it's in the shade of the sun, and it just comes out in the middle of nowhere. So every foot you put down, you've just got to make sure that you've got some grip there. That looks a bit hectic to me. You'll have to give it a go though. Well, I got through that bit. Still very dodgy. As I say, just spotted all over this eye. So be careful. Well, I made it to the top, and it is so quiet up here. I think it's time to have something to eat. It said in my book, go southwest from the top of that climb, which I've done for quite a while, and now I'm in the middle of nowhere. So I've just got to keep that bearing with my fingers crossed over there. But I'm going to finish this first. Finally hit a path, and it's a proper path this time. Good shot of the valley. The sun's up there, so it might be a bit glary. But of course, as soon as you hit the bigger paths, it means more people. So I've got some people, well, probably catching me up. This bit's dead interesting. Stone formation is like a different planet. And like there's a walkway through the middle of all of them. I've actually been to this part before, because that's actually Edale down there, Kinder Scout, and that's over there. And I've sort of done it that way and gone round here, whereas today I've come from that side and joined this path. So this bit's a bit more familiar to me. Okay, about halfway round now, and I can only assume, it says on the map, there's some more over there, but I think these are the Mad Woman stones. Not sure why they're called that. I'll leave it up to you to decide. There are some more over there, but I'm sure it's these. I'll check up when I get back. As I've come round to the north side, that's facing north now, there's quite an icy wind blowing, so I'm going to have to get dressed again, else I'm going to freeze. Just thought I'd have a bit of a sit down. It's a pretty amazing place. Like I say, I have been this way before, but more the south side. I've not been on this north edge. Just down in the background there you can see the A57, I don't know, which is Snake Pass, which is actually where I'm parked, but quite a long way that way. Instead of going all the way across there and down, I'm thinking of cutting down this stuff, whatever it's called, like brook, which is going to take me to the van, which you can see sort of in the distance, right in the distance there. It's cutting the corner off, but it looks like it might be a bit more twisty, so I'm going to give it a try. Bit of an indication of how much the water level can change. There's a sheet of ice there, nothing underneath it. Well, this just started to get a bit trickier. And there's a bloke desperately looking for his dog. Safely back in the van. I was looking forward to this coffee. I quite enjoyed it. Some of the bits were quite challenging. You have to bear with me because the road's quite busy. Some of the bits were quite challenging. The scrambles were. I seem to be getting a bit more confident in going up some of the more difficult places. I think I'm better when there's no one else around, so that I can concentrate on what I'm doing more, and that's what I need to do instead of worrying about where everybody else is. So yeah, there was some good bits, some good challenging bits. The mud was a bit annoying in places because there's quite a lot of it, and I went over about 3 times, and it's that black peaty mud that you can't wash out. It's a swine to wash out your clothes. So I think if I come back, I think I'll come back in the summer when everywhere's dried up a little bit more. But yeah, it was a good walk. I think it was about 7.5 miles all round. Probably 7 with me cutting that final corner off. So that's it for today. Thanks for coming along, and I'll see you next time.